and everybody I have is ineligible, so no big deal. That means I got Barnes. He's gonna be good eventually, and I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good about this. Let me just make sure he's actually in the lineup here. He is. Okay, good. I'm pretty happy with that trade. I do like Barnes a lot. He's a very good shooter, and he could go inside if he has to. So that's what I like in small forward. All right. Heinrich is basically just sitting on the bench, so whatever. I'm done trading. I'm pretty happy with this team right now, and Ben Forte gets hurt. Speak of the devil. So I'll be able to play through it. He's still in 83 at that point, so I don't see why he shouldn't play through it. And I'm just going to sim to the end of the season because that trade deadline took up a lot of time. Me trying to decide whether I should trade Barnes for Gilchrist. Luckily, it panned out. I ended up getting a good player. Barnes is going to be at the peak of his. Is going to be on the decline when he finally leaves my team at the age of 28. I think around age 28 and 29, that's when you max out, and that's when you're done. You stop getting better. I'll just let him play through it, whatever. I don't feel like changing the chemistry that's got going on right now. So Damian Lillard gets MVP on the Portland Trailblazers, so I'm glad I traded that pick away. Rookie of the Year, Felix Ramirez. Sixth Man of the Year, Spencer Hawes. Defensive Player, Anthony Davis. Most Improved, Glenn Douglas. And the Coach of the Year is the Portland Trailblazers, because they barely did better than my team. So if you want to look at this, just pause the video whenever you feel. So I did get a rookie on the team there. I got a couple of rookies. The ones that I drafted all made it to the rookie showcase, whatever. I don't know why I'm looking at this, but this ends the regular season of season 4. So now I'm just gonna check everything out, make sure it's all good. So Lawson's hurt. That's no big deal. I'd rather give. I'm gonna give this guy the 7 minutes just because he's not hurt, so he'll be all right. So everyone's happy and good. The first game's against the Heat. I don't know who's on the team. Not first game. My first opponent in the first round is the Heat. I'm not too concerned about losing to this team, but I am curious. We lost by 1 point there. I'm curious who's on the team since LeBron is on the other team that I can't think of the name of. I don't know who this is. Chris Joseph is not that good, but apparently scored 24 points in this game. They still have D-Wade. They still have Bosh. They got Ramon Sessions. They got this guy, Tyshawn Taylor. Decent point guard, but, they got Zach Randolph too. And they got Osir Seek from Portland. So, anyway, I'm surprised we lost the game just because this team isn't as good as it used to be. And as good as Dwayne Wade is, he has diminished in. I'm just going to leave him. He should be fine. And we're going to win, hopefully. Alright, so we win the first round. That's actually really good. Like I said in earlier episodes, I'm not going to play out games where I'm like demolishing a team like that, for example. But if it becomes a game 7 or if it's a game where I'm about to get eliminated, I'm going to play it out. Let's see. Elliot Williams has got a sprained neck and he's going to be unable to play, obviously. That kind of hurts, I'd imagine. If you're wondering who's on the Pacers, so am I. DJ Augustine, Paul George, Roy Hibbert, Orlando Johnson, Danny Granger. So basically the original Pacers from this year. Okay, he'll be fine. So it looks like it's going to be a clean sweep, hopefully. Nope, not quite. Alright, there we go. So we won that. And now it's me and the Pistons. So let me check who's on the Pistons, because I'm curious. Greg Monroe, Rodney Stuckey, Brandon Knight, Adrian Matthews, and Chandler Parsons, as well as Mo Williams, Brev Gadsden. I think that's a rookie. Yeah, they drafted this guy in the second round, which is why you see here, perfect example why I don't draft in the second round. This guy's a 54. Oh, wow, this guy did nothing. He played for 18 minutes. That's bad. So I don't think I'm gonna have a problem with this team either. My team's just really stacked as far as I'm concerned. And I think I'm going to win the championship, like I said earlier in the year. Before the season even began, I said we were going to win. Well, fate is surely a cruel mistress. I'm going to have to face off against the Thunder. Wow, that sucks. So it looks like I won game 1, won game 2, and won game 3. So it looks like it's going to be a sweep. So season 4 is when it begins. I would play this game out if it was game 7, but I don't see a reason to play this game out if I'm going to win, even though I barely won all of those games. But it looks like season 4 is fourth time is the charm, and we win the championship in the 4th season. So let me check out the box score of this particular game, where we demolished them. Brendan Jennings had a freaking field day. DeMarcus Cousins did all right. So did Mayer, which is the guy I drafted the first year after my second season. Ed Davis, he's been with us since the beginning of this LP, I suppose. And Forte did a decent job. So did Dudley, who's the free agent I got. And Barnes did absolutely nothing. Wow. I kind of hoped he'd be better than this, but it's okay because we won anyway, and I know he's going to get better, so no problems. Brandon Jennings is probably the Finals MVP if I had to guess. Just looking at it. Yeah, that was obvious. He had 24 points a game. This is just a great line. Look at this. Oh my god. This is great. He even had a block. Like, come on. He did a good job. I gotta give him all that credit. So here are all the retirees. Paul Pierce is a big name. Dirk, Manu, Tim Duncan. A lot of Hall of Famers are going to be in this draft class. And by a lot, I mean 3. Paul Pierce had a great career. So did Dirk and Duncan. Yes. Averaging a double-double. It's insane. His career averaged double-double. That's awesome. And that ends season 4, so we won the championship. And 8 more in a row to go. So until next time, see you.